Absolutely. I think one other thing just to point out also is, again, and I alluded to this before with kind of Elijah Cummings, but just that generation is kind of gone from Congress. I mean, you have a couple of folks who are of that generation. I'm not just talking about the civil rights movement leaders, but I'm just talking about that generation of Congress. Really, the speaker and the leadership. Representative Clyburn, Leader Clyburn, Leader Hoyer. I mean, they are of a similar age to the congressman, but there's such a turnover that's going on in Congress, and you wonder how that body manages the loss of institutional memory, which is so important to how that body operates, right? Having a stalwart there, like a John Lewis or an Elijah Cummings, to guide you through the tough times, even in something that really has less to do with race, coronavirus, right? A moment like this, how invaluable that kind of leadership and that stewardship would be in this type of moment.
Joel, stand by for just a moment while we bring in CBS News Chief Congressional Correspondent Nancy Cordes, who is standing by there at the Capitol for us. Nancy, I know that you were earlier speaking to Norah O'Donnell, the anchor and managing editor of the CBS Evening News, for a special report as Congressman Lewis's casket was loaded onto that hearse. We can see it making its way now to the Capitol, where it will lie and stay in the rotunda. Tell us what will happen for the rest of the day as his casket is placed there.
Well, first, the casket is going to be taken to a variety of locations in Washington, D.C. that were important to Lewis and that really demonstrate the impact that he had